Today I'm painting at a little park called Goy Park, and the weather is really unpredictable today. In this video, we are going to be dealing with some spring weather and painting a water reflection at Goy Park. This is an actual park, it's just not developed, so I just have to squeeze through this gate. And we went scouting in here yesterday, so it's pretty rough, but there is a place to set up. This was obviously somebody's property at one time, and the name on the address sign says something Goy, so that's probably why it's called Goy Park. But it's very pretty here. I don't suspect I'll be running into a lot of people, which is really what I'm looking for with a certain dog that doesn't do well with other living creatures. It's okay, we can't all be social. It has a swamp. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of places for me to set up. I am not 100% sure yet what scene I'd like. I really like these dead trees in the water. I do have a lot of options as far as scenery. I have a lot of gear today. I think it's probably over 40 pounds easy. But the nice thing about here is it's pretty easy to get in, and hiking back in 2 trips is not going to be a problem because this is an actual park and I am not trespassing. I'm here legally and no one can kick me out. I'm going to set up there. I really prefer a higher view since I'm going to target the water. Just to make it easier on myself, I'm going to haul all my gear up on this little hill. One thing I'm going to have to contend with here is mosquitoes, because they are already out in force. Don't get this in your eyes, it's terrible. Spray it on the chair, on my gear. Here comes the rain on cue. I just got set up. Hopefully it just passes through. Spring and winter were having a go at each other this day. It would be warm and sunny one moment, then windy and raining the next, with a bit of hail added in to spice things up. It might be time to go get my little painting tent because I don't know if this umbrella is going to be big enough and it's hailing. Heading back to the car to get my little camping shower. I clipped my umbrella onto the top. So now I have not only an awning, but it covers these zipper holes in the top because this is supposed to be a shower for camping. And it's also stopped raining a little. Anyhow, I finally have this thing set up. It's blowing around. I'm afraid it's gonna sail away. I do have it tied down, but I mean, look how gorgeous this is right now. I really want to paint it. I use a viewfinder to choose my composition and to help me place the major elements in the scene. I usually spend very little time on my plein air drawings. They're almost like gesture lines of the landscape, and I'm not too committed to them anyways. If a more interesting design element presents itself during the painting process, I'll go with it. I have titanium white. This is Fast Dry White by Gamblin. Titanium white and yellow ochre, cadmium yellow light, cadmium orange medium, cadmium red medium, alizarin crimson, dioxazine purple, burnt sienna, iron violet, ultramarine blue, Prussian blue. This is permanent green, but it's all gooey and dry and I forgot to bring it, so that's not going to factor in. Ivory black, terra rosa, azo green, phthalo green, yellow ochre. It's a gooey pile of yellow ochre. I'm not sure what's going on there. Portland gray warm, and this is a mixture of titanium white and Prussian blue. Sorry, I just realized it wasn't recording. So what I was trying to record here is I'm adding a little bit of black and yellow ochre in here, adding a little bit of white as I go further here, and I'm just adding a bit of phthalo green for the background colors. My dog Emily kept randomly barking at something I couldn't see in the bushes. Maybe it was the angry spirit of Goy, or maybe it was a bear. Who knows? Choosing your scene should be somewhat intuitive. Does it strike you right away? Then you can break it down a bit more. Ask yourself what you like about this scene, and how do you think it will translate into paint? Some scenery, while being beautiful, just won't make a good painting. Or it won't make a good painting without a whole lot of editing. I decided to paint my initial impression of this scene. And when I first saw it, the dead tree in the foreground looked very dark, and it was darker than everything around it. There was just something very interesting about it. It almost looked like a totem pole. So that was the view that I kept in mind while I was painting, even though the light changed so much. It's raining again. Ah, you gotta love March. There's also an explosion. Maybe I should go check on my car. I have to admit, that explosion was making me a bit nervous. I ended up going to check on my car. All was well, so I continued on painting. Well, I may call it a wrap for today. The wind is picking up. I've removed the umbrella, but it's basically picking my tent up, so I have to hold the tent down with one hand and try to paint. It's also obscuring the things that I really liked about this scene, which was the reflections. So when I started, it wasn't nearly this sunny, and although it's beautiful, and I am enjoying the weather, it's changed the things that I really liked about the scene. So I'm going to pack up and then try again either tomorrow or another day when I have similar lighting conditions. So let's talk a bit more about this tent contraption that I'm painting in. It is a portable camping shower, but I thought that it would work for plein air painting in the rain. It's very easy to set up. You just take it out of its package and open it up and it flips out. And it's supposed to be really easy to fold up and put back into its impossibly small bag, in theory. In reality, it's a bit more difficult than that. So the last time I took this tent down, I couldn't get it back in its bag, but I think I have that worked out. With just the right twists in just the right places and a lot of force, it goes in its bag, finally. Yes! I win. Alright, I'm back for day 2. I have so much gear with me today. I just decided to bring everything because who knows what the weather is going to have in store. There we go. Got my little umbrella set up. I don't think we're gonna get hail today, so we'll see. That's where I got to yesterday. The light changed so much throughout this painting, so I decided to keep some of the effects of the light passing through the trees. Sorry for the over-the-shoulder view here. I had to turn my painting in this direction to avoid the glare of the sun. Filming outdoors can be very tricky. There we go. couple of scratches in. And I think I'm gonna call that done. My nice blue sky is gone, so I had to just leave what I had there. I was hoping to get some clouds in, but there were none today. I'm really happy to have found this place. It's quiet and beautiful. There we go. I have a little dog around here somewhere. Honey! Thank you so much for joining me for this plein air adventure. I hope you have a great week, and I hope you paint something beautiful.